Welcome to the Deep Dive. We cut through the noise to bring you the essential insights you need. Today, we're plunging into a topic that's it's not just reshaping industries, it's huge. We're talking about artificial intelligence, AI, which is anticipated to contribute, get this, a staggering $1.35 trillion to the global economy by 2030. Specifically, though, we're going to unpack how AI isn't just changing, but really transforming cybersecurity compliance. Our goal today, give you a shortcut. Understand how AI optimizes compliance, enhances risk management, and elevates security practices, all while keeping up with those evolving regulations.
And it's a really fascinating convergence, isn't it? For a long time, AI and cybersecurity, they sort of developed on separate tracks. AI was all about automation, data analysis, that kind of thing. Cybersecurity focused more on risk management, the regulatory frameworks. But now bringing them together, it offers these incredibly powerful new solutions. We're moving from being reactive to being proactive, even predictive. And this isn't some niche thing either. The global picture for AI shows it's being adopted everywhere, though maybe at different speeds. Like North America is leading right now about 28.8% market share. Asia Pacific's close behind at 25%. Europe at 24.3%. Even the UK is showing significant growth, 14.1%. And you see Latin America and the Middle East and Africa also getting involved, 5.4% and 2.4%. It just underlined how organizations worldwide see AI as, well, foundational for their future resilience.
That global scale really sets the stage. Okay, so let's start laying the groundwork. Why is this fusion, AI, and compliance, why is it so critical right now? It feels like the rules, the regulations, they get more complex every day. And the cyber threats, they're definitely getting smarter. Is that basically it?
Precisely. Yeah, you've nailed the two big drivers here. First, just the sheer volume and complexity of regulations. Think about GDPR, right? The data protection rules in Europe. Or ISO standards, which are global benchmarks for information security and more. Complying isn't just checking a box. It needs deep, ongoing understanding and adaptation. And second, like you said, the threat landscape is just evolving incredibly fast. It's a constant arms race, really. AI really shines here because it boosts compliance through much better monitoring and more effective risk management. Instead of manual spot checks and reacting after something happens, AI gives you continuous real-time oversight. Like in finance, AI can sift through billions of transactions way faster than any human could, spotting weird patterns that might mean fraud or noncompliance. That cuts down manual work massively and boosts accuracy, which is, vital when the regulators show up.
Okay, that makes sense. So building on that foundation, let's focus in. How does AI specifically tackle those increasing cyber threats? How does it protect an organization's really vital information? This feels like where it gets very practical.
Indeed. And we often look at this through established frameworks. Think NIST RMF, that's the National Institute of Standards and Technology Risk Management Framework, a really comprehensive guide. Or ISO 31000, which lays out principles for risk management generally. AI helps streamline risk assessment. It can automate finding potential weaknesses like scanning code or checking network setups for errors. But maybe more powerfully, it uses predictive analytics. It tries to foresee future threats. Imagine AI looking at past attacks, threat intel feeds, your system setups, and then predicting, okay, an attacker might try this next. That lets you bolster defenses before an attack happens. It's proactive identification, proactive mitigation, a big shift from just cleaning up messes.
That's a massive leap, yeah, from reactive to proactive. And when you talk vital information, asset security springs to mind. How does AI fit in there?
It fits in quite seamlessly, especially for compliance. Take AI for data classification and encryption. Instead of people manually tagging data, AI can look at the content and automatically classify it like this is PII, this is financial data. And then it applies the right encryption, making sure it's protected whether it's stored or being sent. That's critical for meeting regulations. We're also seeing privacy-preserving AI techniques, things that let you analyze big data sets for insights or audits, but without exposing personal info. AI can use advanced methods like differential privacy, adding a bit of statistical noise so individuals stay anonymous, but the overall analysis is still valuable. Plus, AI automates asset discovery. It constantly scans your network, finds all the devices, software, data stores. It flags anything unauthorized or any changes. So you always know what you need to protect and if it's compliant.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting for me. Building on that, it feels like the biggest shift AI brings isn't just what we protect, but fundamentally how we build those protections. Security architecture, engineering.
Absolutely. AI enhances security architecture using predictive threat modeling. Like we mentioned, it uses machine learning, looks at history, current vulnerabilities, and literally tries to foresee attack paths. Then it helps guide the design of defenses before anything happens. It also enables adaptive defenses, systems that can automatically adjust to new threats in real time, much more resilient. And then there's cryptography. This is a huge one. With quantum computing on the horizon, well, current encryption might become breakable. AI is actually at the forefront of designing new post-quantum encryption algorithms, stuff that can withstand those future supercomputers, protecting our data for the long haul. Beyond that, AI-driven vulnerability assessments and penetration testing, way faster, way deeper. AI can scan millions of lines of code, complex network configs, finding subtle flaws humans might miss. It also improves access control, optimizing who gets access to what and when, maybe adapting permissions based on context like location or device health. And finally, trust models using AI. They enhance authentication, enable continuous monitoring, basically verifying trust constantly, making it harder for bad actors to slip through.
Okay, we've seen internal bolstering. Now let's zoom out. The broader digital world, our networks, everything runs on these interconnected systems. How does AI safeguard that complex web? Securing them feels absolutely critical.
Yeah, network security fundamentals, we're talking communication protocols, the rules devices use to talk network architecture, and the usual threats. Malware, phishing, denial of service attacks, you name it. AI dramatically enhances network monitoring. It can sift through just immense amounts of traffic data, petabytes maybe, spotting anomalies humans would definitely miss. That leads to better intrusion detection and defense. For example, if a server suddenly starts talking to a weird IP address at 3 a.m., AI can flag that instantly. Potential intrusion. We also have AI-driven threat hunting. That's proactively searching within the network for hidden threats, looking for subtle signs of a stealthy attack. It's also crucial for firewalls and intrusion prevention systems. AI can make real-time calls to block bad traffic based on patterns it sees. And importantly for compliance, AI helps automate reporting and audit trails. Every network event, every alert, every security action gets logged, correlated by AI. That creates these comprehensive, unchangeable records, invaluable for audits, for proving compliance.
Right, the audit trail is key. Okay, our journey continues. Let's explore AI's role in controlling who gets access to what, identity and access management, and just as vital, how organizations respond when things do go wrong, prevention and recovery.
Exactly. Identity and access management, IAM. The fundamentals are key. Authentication, proving you are who you say you are, maybe with passwords, biometrics. Then authorization, what you're actually allowed to do or access. And the whole identity lifecycle, from creating an account to removing it. AI really boosts things like biometric and multi-factor authentication. Makes it much harder for attackers by layering proofs of identity. AI is also optimizing access control models like role-based or dynamic access, making sure privileges are current, maybe context-aware. So access isn't just static. It might change based on your behavior, device health, location, things like that. And fighting identity theft or insider threats. AI strategies are vital. They spot unusual behavior patterns, like if an employee who only works 9 to 5 suddenly tries accessing sensitive, unrelated data at 3 a.m. from somewhere new, AI flags that immediately. Suspicious. And beyond just access, AI transforms security assessment and incident response too. It makes testing techniques like penetration testing and vulnerability assessment better through automation and real-time monitoring. Faster, more thorough identification of weaknesses. AI can simulate sophisticated attacks, continuously scan for new vulnerabilities. It really shrinks the time between finding a problem and fixing it. The whole incident response lifecycle planning, containment, recovery, post-incident analysis, it's all streamlined by AI. It helps detect threats faster, investigate faster, automatically correlating alerts from different systems to give you the full picture much quicker than humans alone could. And it simplifies dealing with the legal and regulatory side too. Things like mandatory breach reporting, cooperating with law enforcement. By automating data collection and report generation, AI makes compliance and audit smoother during those really high-stress moments.
Okay, moving on to day-to-day operations and even how secure software gets built. This is about embedding security right into the organization's pulse, its development pipeline.
Right. Looking at security operations, integrating AI is profoundly changing how security teams work. Inside a Security Operations Center, as SOC, AI enhances threat detection, response capabilities, often in real time, so organizations can react incredibly quickly. Imagine AI sorting through millions of security alerts every second, flagging the critical ones, maybe even suggesting automated fixes. AI also helps with data classification, upholding privacy rules, ensuring sensitive data is handled right, from creation to deletion. It supports disaster recovery planning too, giving real-time insights into system health, potential issues, helping build more resilient plans. Security orchestration is a key area, using AI to make threat detection and response more efficient, automating routine tasks like blocking bad IPs or isolating infected systems. Ultimately, AI streamlines the whole security workflow, optimizes processes, enhances incident handling, freeing up the human experts for the complex stuff, the strategic thinking, not just the repetitive tasks. And then looking at software development security, AI is just as transformative there. It enhances secure coding practices. It can spot vulnerabilities while the code is being written, maybe flagging issues as the developer types. It's also huge for code analysis and application security testing, automated things that used to take ages manually. This includes AI finding vulnerabilities and plugging right into CI/CD pipelines, continuous integration, continuous delivery. That means security checks are baked into every stage of development, not just bolted on at the end. AI helps with threat modeling, risk mitigation throughout development, spotting risks early. It supports audit best practices, giving real-time feedback on code quality, compliance, and continuous monitoring strategies, things like SIEM systems, compliance tools. AI makes them smarter, giving a constant real-time view of the security posture.
Wow, okay. So let's peer over the horizon. What's next? The cutting edge for AI and cybersecurity compliance. The future seems to be unfolding incredibly fast here.
It really is. We're seeing rapid AI advancements impacting compliance constantly. Predictive threat intelligence, it's going to get even smarter. Not just spotting known threats, but maybe anticipating entirely new attack methods before they even surface, based on subtle digital shifts. Its impact on cryptography, especially with quantum computing looming, is profound. AI will be essential in creating those new encryption standards needed to resist quantum attacks, future-proofing our data. But just as important are the ethical considerations, developing strong AI governance frameworks. As AI gets more power, ensuring it's transparent, accountable, fair, that's paramount. We need to address potential biases, unintended consequences. It's not just tech, it's about building trust.
That's such a critical point as these tools mature. Okay, so what does this all mean for you, our listener, and for organizations trying to actually use AI? You've just got this deep dive into AI's power and security compliance. But how do businesses really put it into practice? What are the roadblocks? I hear a lot about, skill gaps, finding people who understand this, the complexity of managing all the data, integrating with older systems.
Yeah, you've hit the main hurdles. Bridging that AI skill gap, building an AI-ready culture, it takes a multi-pronged approach. You need to empower your cybersecurity pros with specific, tailored training on AI for security compliance. Not just general AI, but how to apply it. It also means giving them access to the latest AI tools and platforms so they can actually use these techniques effectively for automated scanning, intelligent threat hunting, whatever it is. And crucially, it's about fostering a culture, continuous education, always learning about AI developments, sharing knowledge, collaborating across teams. This kind of holistic approach makes sure your people are equipped to drive that AI-powered future, boosting their capabilities and really advancing the whole field.
What an incredible journey. We've really seen the transformative power of AI in strengthening security compliance, meeting those tough regulatory demands. It's absolutely clear AI isn't just another tool, it's a catalyst for huge leaps forward in security. The whole landscape is shifting, and AI's right at the forefront.
And maybe this leaves you with an important question to think about. How will this rapid AI evolution force organizations to move beyond just adopting tech? How will it compel them to fundamentally rethink their whole approach to digital trust, to continuous adaptation, especially facing this unprecedented complexity and an ever-changing threat landscape? It's maybe not just about stopping breaches anymore, but building systems that are inherently smart, resilient, and always learning.
That's a really powerful thought to take away. We certainly hope this deep dive has given you actionable insights, maybe sparked some ideas about how you can apply this knowledge to build an AI-powered future in your own context. Thank you for diving deep with us today.